Welcome to Think Like a Founder, where we unlock the mindset of innovators, risk takers, and game changers. I'm Kim Wei, and today we dive into a counterintuitive truth. Perfectionism might be killing your progress. We often told that aiming for perfection is the key to success. But what if it's actually slowing you down, draining your energy, and keeping you stuck? In this episode, we'll break down the hidden traps of perfectionism, how to escape the cycle, and start moving forward with confidence. If you're ready to work smarter, not harder, let's get started. Have you ever spent hours crafting the perfect email or presentation only to realize that no one even noticed the tiny details you obsess over? Or maybe you keep refining a project for weeks, thinking one last trick would make it flawless, only to miss a critical deadline while others move forward with imperfect but successful work. Sound familiar? Many of us fall into this trap without even realizing it. Perfectionism often starts with good intentions. We jump into details, believing it makes us productive, but in reality, this leads to toxic productivity. So, what exactly is toxic productivity? It's the unhealthy drive to do more, be better, and push yourself beyond reasonable limits, even when it's unnecessary. So, what causes it? Many influences can drive perfectionism, but two main factors stand out: parents and cognitive distortions. So, from an early age, children who grow up in high pressure environments where success is the only path to approval might internalize the belief that their worth is tied to achievement. If parents constantly set the bar too high, offer praise only for perfection, or create a competitive household where mistakes are seen as failure, the child learns that anything less than flawless is unacceptable. But perfectionism isn't just external, it's also fueled by cognitive distortions, faulty thinking patterns that trick us into believing perfection is necessary. All or nothing thinking make us see anything less than perfect as a failure. Discounting the positives causes us to focus on minor flaws instead of recognizing success. These distortions keep us in a cycle where no effort ever feels enough. You might be thinking, but isn't perfectionism a good thing? In small doses, yes, but when it becomes extreme, it cripples productivity instead of enhancing it. As Nassim, author of Toxic Productivity, Reclaim Your Time and Emotional Energy, explains. Many professionals waste time and energy trying to perfect every detail, leading to decision fatigue. Shifting the focus from flawless execution to consistent improvement allows for greater efficiency. And here how perfectionism slow you down. You overthink every decision, listen to delays and miss opportunities, but the consequences don't stop at work. Over time, perfection can take a serious toll on mental health. Constant self-criticism, fear of judgment, and an inability to accept imperfections create a high level of stress and anxiety. So, how do we break free from perfectionism? Here are some practical steps. Number 1. Weigh the pros and cons. Make a list of how perfectionism helps versus how it harms you. If you consider yourself an all-rounded student, perfectionism can be both a strength and a weakness. On one hand, it pushes you to prepare thoroughly for exams, you set high standards, double check your work, and strive for excellence in every subject. However, the same drive can backfire. You might spend hours rewriting an essay, never feeling it's good enough, only to submit it late and receive a lower score, or worse, no score at all. Number 2. Focus on balance. Not every task demands perfection, and try to give 100% to everything only leads to exhaustion without real benefits. The key is to focus on what truly matters and allocate time and energy accordingly. Imagine a business owner who spends hours tracking their website design instead of working on customer relationships or role strategies. While the design is important, it won't make or break the business, yet the lost time might. The Pareto principle, also known as 80-20 rule, suggests that 80 of results come from just 20 of efforts. Instead of refining every detail, high performers focus on the few mistakes that create the biggest impact. Today, we uncover how perfectionism disguises itself as productivity while secretly holding you back. From the psychological traps that keep you stuck to strategies that set you free, the message is clear. Progress beats perfection every time. So challenge yourself this week. What's one thing you've been overthinking that you can finally push forward? Alright, if perfectionism is slowing you down, time management feels like a constant battle too. The good news is, you don't need more hours in a day, you just need smarter strategies. Join us in How to Stop Feeling Busy and Start Being Productive, where we dive into practical techniques to manage your time effectively. Thank you and see you next time.